Okay, we're going to talk about using InQuest and IQ apps, the IQ agents, at the project level. Remember, we could use it as a reference binder level for the accounts, or we could use it at the project level. The critical difference is when you're at the overall dashboard level, everything will be taken into consideration. But let's go to a project. This is a project that most of you have in your account, a sample project. When you're in a sample project, what you can do is when you ask InQuest, you notice that it's here. It might be closed, but you can open it. As soon as you click on General or any of these items that you have access to, you notice the address on top jumps into the same address as your project. What does that mean? That means that it's currently now aware of where you want questions to be focused into. Furthermore, it has selected the project binder as a source. So that means all of the information that is here, including the project binder, is a source of knowledge to it. Right? So based on this, now you're focusing your AI agent, your AI chat box, to know the address, therefore is focused. It will not hallucinate. Know all of the documents that you have given it access to and got trained on to respond to you. Remember, the project binder is everything related to this project. Your team could have put in various designs, various notes with the clients, AutoCAD files, anything you can imagine of could be in these documents. This is your project level knowledge that over a period of time has been built. So when you're at the project level and you ask any of these questions, whether it is through an agent or to a general question that you ask, it immediately knows where to focus on. It's focusing on the project binder and it's focusing on available public information. So you could ask any questions as you wish. At this point, it is now focused to answer the question, what are major constraints we should be aware of for this project? So what is this project? It already knows where it's at. Various agents will start working. It will look at all the information and it starts thinking about what constraints might be there and respond back to you. So it gives you information about the project, the zoning information. Remember the question we asked, what are the major constraints, right? You will know, based on all the information, the areas that you have to watch out for. For example, you do need geologic and specific constraint engineering that you have to worry about. There is information about your setbacks. So these was the general questions that were answered. Now, let's say you are within the account and you have very specific questions, right? So you are within the project binder and you would go ahead and locate maybe one of your design documents. And we go to layouts, right? Now you want to ask a very specific question about the layout that you have. Let's open this layout so you can see it. So this is a drawing of a project, right? All the details are in the documents itself. Let's say you want to ask code questions. So you click on codes.iq. You notice that the difference is it's checked. And you also open the codes.iq. However, you don't want to ask a general question about this project. You want about this specific plan. You click on it. It jumps into the chat box. You could do this with all the other projects that are related as well. You might go back and add another one, another one, another one. But let's ask a question. For example, give me permit checklist on this. That's simple, right? You attach the fairly good size layout, engineering drawings, and all you ask is give me permit checklist for this project. Notice how quickly it came back and gave you a detailed response based on a project that you had. It will highlight all the things that you have to consider as a submittal checklist so you don't miss it. All the things that you have to pull together, a complete checklist of things that needs to be put in place. It also flagged some items that it does not find in the system, in your file, that must be fixed. This could have been part of the other files. And it gives you an items of what you need to do. So basically now, this code checker, code.IQ, with this information about the container, the James property, and everything about it, can do a comprehensive code check for you. So think about all of these InQuest and these IQ apps, and there will be many, many more of them coming here, as your specialist. So let's say you want to put an estimate on this. So I'll click on it, and I want to estimate the same file. I click on this, right? It jumps in here. I'm going to ask the system to basically do a takeoff and give me a price list for this project. Now you notice that the project binder is checked and the reference binder is also checked because all of my pricing was in my reference binder, right? And it will go ahead and start doing the entire process with various agents launching one after the other to accomplish the work. You will go and perform an extensive takeoff. You will find all of the information and various numbers that you used for pricing in the past. It will find various exclusions and allowances that have to be confirmed. It will ask you questions about things that it's not sure about and then generates an estimate for you. So to recap, when you are within a project itself, all of these InQuest and various IQ apps are focused on that knowledge, both publicly and privately that you have given it access to. This is a lot of information that it has. It has media, videos, pictures, documents, imports and exports of documents that you have put together. So it is a complete knowledge of your project that is accessed to the AI.